as the provincial community relations and liaison officer, we encourage and go to communities, urging them to get involved in one of the community policing initiatives, where we're having Business Against Crime Forum, where we're saying business persons should come together and consider fighting alongside the police, fighting crime. Apart from Business Against Crime, we have community liaison committees and neighborhood watch committees. Neighborhood watch committee has of late come into associations to fight crime also alongside the police. We also target those that are youthful, school-going children, where we are having junior call clubs, where police officers go out there, teach, educate the youngsters, make them parade, make them march, and explain them what law means, so that they become literate youngsters to fight crime and not to become easy victims. Now, this community policing initiative, Neighborhood Watch, is not a new scheme, but it has now taken a further step, maybe a further ahead, because when we're talking about the Neighborhood Watch Committee, when it was initiated, it was only about communities patrolling their areas. Now we've made some awareness campaigns, engaged the communities at all levels, and they've now formed some associations, and they realize that they need also to beef up, to resource their patrols. Hence, coming with some initiatives to buy some resources to help their own patrols, patrolling their own properties, but alongside with the police. So in all our areas, in our 17 stations in Bulawayo, in Caudry Park, inclusive in Kulumane, we're having Neighborhood Watch Committee communities, but depending on the resources that they are having. And it is now only in Hillside where these communities have come up with the resources, coming up with some contributions to buy some motor vehicles. When they started in suburban district, they were volunteering their own vehicles, saying on Friday, all the drivers, owners of drivers, the vehicles were coming to Hillside, picking police officers using their own vehicles. And they then realized that maybe using your own vehicle, when it is involved in an accident, you'll be alone in maintaining it. As a community, they came together, made some contributions to buy motor vehicles for the patrols. These motor vehicles are wholly managed by the community. The drivers are community members, and they are always within the said communities. Each time when they go on patrol, they work with people whom we call home officers, a home officer scheme which is part of our initiative. They come pick a police officer at a station, patrolling, so that whenever they come across a situation, a legally trained person, a police officer will be in charge of the patrol. It will make that patrol easy to explain or to verify whether an offense has been committed or not. And we want to avoid a situation whereby when people are arrested by members of public, they met instant justice, public justice, where we can even lose some lives. A police officer will be in charge of such patrols. So far in Hillside, we are having 3 motor vehicles that have been since launched. But our campaign, our call is that all our communities, resource willing or affordable, they'll be able to have similar initiatives. But however, at the moment, we even, as we are standing here, want to appreciate the similar Neighborhood Watch Committee initiative that is vibrant in Ntumbane, for instance, in the western suburb. Those people are so united. They work with the police. They are having community groups. It's headed by a Mr. Mlilo. Each time during the evening, they will be even naming, suppose someone is coming from town into the Ntumbane community. Once you board a combi and the combi misbehaves, before you get to D Square, all the community members in Ntumbane, they'll be knowing that their resident is in a combi which is rowdy, which is driven by a drunken person, which is driven by a person who is not respectful. Then that person will find some residents waiting to assist that particular person. So this is the type of neighborhood that we want, and we're envisaging calling upon all the communities in Bulawayo and whoever might be interested to consider joining the Neighborhood Watch Committee. We're not saying by joining member of Neighborhood Watch Committee you will be patrolling, but through WhatsApp, through communication, you'll be participating in the fight against crime. So this is very important. Thank you.